Hey, my beautiful friends, my channel members. So, as promised, I got another new tarot deck, and it's not my channel messages, but it is channel messages, so I figured I would turn on the little red light and do a quick reading here and see what messages that need to come out for the strongest energies today. Ooh, what did that say? Please reach out. We'll see if it wants to pop out again. So remember that this is collective, so only take what resonates to you by your intuition, because the messages may not be for everybody, okay? I want to start a family with you. Okay, so this is definitely somebody that has thought about the future. They've thought long and hard about the future, okay? Because somebody that wants to start a family with you and has thought about it, I will never be happy until you return to me. So you have some sort of connection with this person, however that resonates for you. Maybe this is an energetic bond that you cut off. Maybe it's a 3D, connection that you cut off. But this person, they think about having babies with you. Maybe they were in another relationship, or there could have been a third party here, because we have I don't love them anymore. So what I'm getting from this person is you had a connection, okay, with this person, energetic or 3D connection. They ended up in a karmic relationship, okay? Now they're awakening to the fact that you are the one, and they want you back, okay? They want you, well, they could be trying to manifest you to reach out to them. And something's telling me that they're going through some sort of a change in their, current status, because they don't love the person that they decided to be with, maybe instead of you, or in between your guys's, connection here. So let's just see what else wants to come out here. I keep my feelings for you a secret. Okay, so something's telling me that this entire time that this person was with somebody else, they had feelings for you that they were trying to deny, okay? That's definitely what I'm getting here. They tried to deny these feelings. They couldn't fight them, okay? It's kind of opening their eyes, I feel like, at this moment, and they're realizing that maybe they had love for the person that they were with, but they're not in love with them anymore. And now they're remembering you and what it felt like to be connected to your energy. And they want to connect with you, okay? I just saw obsessed and infatuated. So you're all that they think about. Yes. I'm afraid to tell you the truth. They're afraid to tell you that they screwed up. That's what they're afraid to tell you. They messed up, and they're afraid to come forward now because they feel that maybe it's too late. They're going to think that I chose them over somebody else. Whatever the circumstances were, because everyone's situation is going to be different, okay? But yes, they do love you, is what I'm hearing, okay? They don't love the other person anymore, but yes, they do love you, and they're afraid to tell you the truth because they feel like you're not going to understand, okay? But I feel like something about this connection is they want you to hear them out. So we'll see what else wants to come out here. Please just let me explain. Yeah, so for whatever reason, this person feels like you're not going to be open to listening to what they have to say and why they chose what they chose, who they chose, why they did what they did. What else does this person have to say? You should be with me instead. Okay, so this person is afraid that you've moved on, okay? Maybe you guys both were in, other relationships here, and they are realizing that the person they chose, or whatever the circumstances, that they are not in love with them anymore. They are, in fact, in love with you, and they feel that you two should be together and that you should be with them instead of the person that you're with. So if you are dating somebody, or you're meeting somebody new, or you both were in, a separation and you guys both got in other relationships, they're very much feeling that you guys should be together instead of whoever you both chose to be with, okay? I'm too prideful to admit that I miss you, okay? So that could have been it. They could have been too prideful to admit that they missed you. This person is very much in their ego at this time. Like, they're hurting, their heart's being cracked open, but they were unwilling to admit that they missed you. So they could have stayed in a karmic relationship for longer than they're willing to admit because they weren't healed from their past, okay? And so being in a relationship with you would have been too vulnerable for them at the time. Is definitely what I'm getting here. Now they're understanding that, and it's like they know this, but something about their pride was keeping them from admitting that they messed up, okay? They messed up. They weren't healed enough to be in this type of relationship. And so they chose a different option, one that was more safe feeling to them at the time, meaning they wouldn't have to open up. Because I'm picking up here that you saw through this person. So it was like they were vulnerable all the time. And they weren't ready to be that open. And so they chose maybe a relationship where they didn't have to be that open. And they felt secure in that relationship because, you know, they never had to really open up really deep and emotional. And it could have been very triggering to their wounds when it came to prior relationships. So they settled. And now that they're going through some sort of an awakening and they're realizing that you were the one, you're the only one that's been able to get them to open up, and they're wanting to open up, but they're too prideful to admit that they were wrong, okay? And they needed to go through this lesson, I feel like, in order to be brought back to you. So let's just see if there's any last messages here. I'm trying to move on, but I can't. So this is definitely, you know, confirmation that they tried to be with somebody else, but something about your energy always kept pulling them back, okay? Please don't give your love to anyone else. So what I'm getting here is that this person is wanting to come forward. Yes, is confirmation here. They're wanting to come forward. They're asking you to give them a chance. They don't want you to be with anyone else. They're hoping that you're not in love with anyone else. And they're hoping that you're still in love with them. And I feel like you've been waiting for this to happen. You knew this was going to happen. You know, I'm not really picking up any karmic energy from this person. I just feel like it was too deep of a connection for this person at the time. And maybe you guys were too young and this person ran from the connection here. So I don't believe that this is a karmic stalker ex or a narcissist at all. I feel like this was a connection that opened this person up too much and they weren't ready to be that vulnerable, okay? But now they're longing for you. So it definitely feels like it's some sort of spiritual connection here. This person's definitely longing for you, and they're hoping that you haven't moved on, and they're hoping that you still see them in the same light that you did before, okay? So beautiful energy here. Let's just see, let's pull some tarot and see, you know, get some clarification on, you know, what kind of energy that they're in. We got the Six of Cups here. This is somebody that wants to come back and they want to offer you what they weren't ready to offer you in the past. Yeah, they're ready for this commitment now. I feel like this was divinely guided. Divinely guided because they weren't ready to give you what you needed, okay, when it came to love. And this person had to grow by being in a relationship to go through that lesson. So I'm seeing here, this is what this person wants to offer you. They tried to hide their feelings for you. They tried to ignore their feelings for you, but the truth is they couldn't, okay? And so it's kind of like them going in another way, in another direction. It led to be the catalyst to them awakening to this connection with you. And so I'm seeing here that this is what they want to offer you, okay? They want to offer this to you, and I'm seeing them potentially coming in. And I feel like it's going to be dramatic, to be honest with you. I feel like they're going to come racing in with communication, and they're going to be like, you know, it's almost like I'm seeing somebody like bursting into a church when you're about to get married or you're about to settle down, and they rush in and say, don't do it, marry me instead, is what I'm getting here. So that's definitely what I'm getting here, okay? This person, they want to come back and they want to offer you what they denied themselves of and denied you of in the past. And I really feel like this was divinely guided, because something's telling me that you guys were too young, or this person was not they haven't been in a relationship to have experience enough to experience this type of love. And now that they've been in some sort of other relationship, they have enough experience to know the difference. Is definitely what I'm getting here. Okay, so this person, you know, they want to come back is what I'm seeing here. They're hoping that you'll hear them out. And they want to connect with you. So I'm seeing them rushing in. I'm seeing them rushing in and being very dramatic over it. And I'm seeing them making some sort of an offer to you. So if this resonates to you and you'd like to claim it, you know what to do. Claim it, set it free. Let the universe know you're ready. Okay? Like, comment, share, subscribe. I do appreciate your support, and it allows me to pick up on your energy and anyone that's connected to you, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and close it here, but I just wanted to give you guys a reading with this new channel messages deck. You'll have to tell me if you like these messages, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.